Welcome to Random, Rambling, and Rhetoric with TeeJ Mercer. That's my TT. And it's all powered by her Samsung Notes. Now, here's my TT.
I just loves me some porta potties, said no one ever. I don't know about you, but the ickiest thing on the planet is when I am forced to use a porta potty. I try to hold my bladder until the last possible minute. And what about nasty public restrooms? Ew, public restrooms plus kids. Parents, what do you do as soon as you take them to a public bathroom? You make them hold up their hands and forbid them to touch anything. Then you get in the stall, there's no toilet paper or seat cover, you handle your business, come out, and then there's no soap or paper towels. Lord have mercy, Jesus is just not a good situation all around. Fortunately, there's the restroom kit, a full bathroom solution the size of a lightweight deck of cards. A deck of cards, y'all. I keep one in my purse all the time just because it's complete with a full patented oversized toilet seat cover, enough toilet paper to cover the essentials, plus wet wipes for your tushy and your hands. The restroom kit is a don't leave home without it necessity for your road trips, you going camping, the beach, festivals, basically any restroom that ain't yours. Even that friend of yours who's cleaning is not their strong suit. You know what I mean? So pop on over and visit therestroomkit.com. That's therestroomkit.com. And when you use the code RAMBLINGS, RAMBLINGS, you will get 15% off your purchase. So stop going to the bathroom without the full protection you need. Go get the restroom kit at therestroomkit.com. Hey, y'all. It is TeeJ, your hilarious host of Random Ramblings and Rhetoric. And it's a kind of a gloomy North Hollywood, California day. It's kind of sprinkling, but I got my umbrella out and I'm out here getting my walk on because I got a full day. But I had to actually slide through and tell y'all what happened yesterday. So I was going for the Bestest Cousin Ever award because I have a cousin. We're super tight. She lives like 10 minutes away from me. She has been my rock through lots of stuff. And she's the person that babysits me when she know I got a deadline and I don't want to focus and do my work. She's the person that somehow finds out, she's not on Facebook, but she somehow finds out about everything I post, because then she'll talk to me about it. She's also the person who comes over to my house and keeps me company while I open the mail, because I hate opening mail. So I'll ask her, can we have some cousin time? And she kind of knows that means I need to open mail. So I'm pitiful. And people would never realize that she actually is younger than I am, because she bosses me around like she my big sister or something. So anyway, we're just tight. My cousin she was the only one in my delivery room when my daughter was born, stillborn, because my husband and my mom, my husband at the time, he's my ex-husband now, actually had gone home to get some rest, and they didn't realize I was going to go into labor so soon while I was already in the hospital. But that's a story for another day. Or maybe I've already told the story. I don't remember. So anyway, the point is, this is my girl. And if I was into the whole ride and die kind of thing, but I'm not, because I'm like, why we gotta be riding and dying? How come we just can't ride and soar, or ride and explode into greatness? I don't want to be riding nowhere and dying, knowing I'm gonna die. So, but if I were into that, it would be her. She would be that person. So she is a fan of the show This Is Us on NBC. And also Chrissy Metz, who is one of the stars of the show, she and Chrissy actually go way back to when they lived in Florida. They moved to LA around the same time, and they were tight, but you know, life happens, you know, you start going in different directions, you lose touch or whatever. But I know my cousin has been quite happy for Chrissy ever since, you know, she exploded onto the scene in This Is Us. And I got an invite to go see This Is Us, to go to a screening with the cast discussion afterward. And I don't watch the show because, to be honest with you, every time I see a post about it, y'all crying. So I'm like, I'm a murder and mayhem kind of girl. So give me my Law and Order, give me my CSI, give me my Criminal Minds, give me my SWAT with that yummy, delicious looking, what's that baby name? His name just escaped me now. Give me Power with Omari Hardwick and 50 Cent. Like, I'm kind of a interesting contradiction. I'm all about love in real life, but my viewing pleasures is all about murder and mayhem. And so I'd rather have my fake explosions, my fake guns, my fake car chases, my fake fight sequences over y'all real crying over This Is Us. So I don't watch the show, so I really wasn't going to go until it dawned on me this perhaps could be an opportunity to get Chrissy to see cousin and they reconnect. And yes, I call her cousin. I don't call her by name. She's, like I said, she's not on Facebook. She don't like taking pictures. She don't like hugging me. And it don't matter because I hug her all the time because I just love her. So we go to the screening. First of all, I surprise her. I call her and it's like, listen, I have somewhere I want to take you tonight and you just got to trust me. She's a teacher. I knew she had had a long day, but I was like, you're going to want to go to this and you're going to want to hug me afterwards and you're going to want to take pictures. So I'm just saying. So she didn't believe me. So we ride and she was like, well, can I guess? I'm like, you can guess, but I seriously doubt that you're going to ever guess it, but go ahead. So then she got frustrated and just didn't guess. And I was super excited because you have to understand, I love planning surprises. Like, I am the best surprise planner. One day I'll tell you about all the elaborate surprises I've done for my family. You know, I surprised my brother with tickets to the opening game of the New Orleans Saints, and then he had dinner with the team. So I love planning these because I love making the people I love happy and smile because they bring so much joy to my day. And so we're riding there and I'm giddy because I'm like, she's not gonna believe it. She's not gonna believe it. So we get there and she starts seeing the signage. And so she thinks we're going to a taping of This Is Us. So at this point, I'm like, I don't know if I'm actually disappointing her, you know, that we're just going to the screening and the panel. But she didn't realize that my goal is to actually get her to Chrissy. So we do the screening. And then we listen to the panel discussion, and I can tell she's really happy to see Chrissy. And usually at these things, my plan was usually at these things, these events like this, you know, because I've done tons of them, it's a reception afterward, and it is a opportunity for you to actually talk to the cast, take pictures, or whatever. So I knew that was going to be my opportunity. But then I realized they're not having a reception. So I'm like, my plan is failing. So I'm sitting there sad. I'm kind of whispering to God, like, okay, God, come on, you know I really want this for cousin. This ain't about me. I really want this for cousin. So the ends, and I see the cast start walking off stage, but I was like, let's just make a beeline to the stage and see if we can catch Chrissy before she walks off stage. And I noticed that she actually is hanging around. She's signing autographs. She's actually taking pictures with people. I'm like, cool. Ain't nothing stopping me from getting my cousin to see Chrissy. And then, my cousin hasn't seen her. So you know how people go Hollywood. I didn't know how she was going to respond. I didn't know she was going to act like she didn't recognize my cousin. She didn't know my cousin. I didn't know anything because I don't follow her. Like I said, I'm not a fan of the show. Not because it ain't good, just because I can't do all that crying. And there's tons of people down there, but I'm bogarting my way. And I'm looking at my cousin like, cousin, come on. she's standing there all timid. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? And I actually got right in front of Chrissy like 2 or 3 times. And mind you, you got to understand, I don't do this. I work in the industry, so I ain't fighting nobody crowds, you know, especially for somebody I'm not interested in as a fan. So I'm sitting there going, I'm bogarting my way through people to get you, and you off, Chrissy on stage right, and you hanging out on stage left, and I'm right in front of Chrissy, like, what is, and so I'm like, cousin, get over here. And so finally, I was like, I'm putting you in front of me and I'm pushing. And so it all paid off when, I don't know what was wrong with her, because she was just so timid. She just kind of stood there and smiled at Chrissy. Chrissy looked at her face, and you could tell, and I got pictures of it, you could tell that Chrissy was excited and surprised. And she was like, no. And she called her name, because cousin doesn't, want to be, so I keep her name off, and that's why I call her cousin. And she called her name, and she's like, oh my God, what are you doing here? And they hugged for days. So I got pictures of that, and they held hands, and I'm sitting there fighting tears because I knew this made my cousin happy. And they are, and then Chrissy finally goes, give me your phone. I'm gonna put my number in your phone. And I'm like, yes, yes, the reconnection is made. My cousin gets reunited with her friend who I know she loves. And I'm feeling like, I just won the Best Cousin Ever award. And I actually, good morning, I actually laughed. Because after we got out of the crowd, cousin did what I knew she would do. She came and gave me a hug and was like, thank you. So that's all I wanted. And so, but I'm extra. And I'm like the pesky little sister. So after we got outside, I was making her do the chant, who's the best cousin in the whole wide world? And she's like, TeeJ, who's the best cousin in the whole wide world? She was like, TeeJ. And I'm like, yo, come on now. But that's just my cousin. My cousin is the type, she will never say I love you. She won't say it. She just won't. And at first that used to bother me, but then I realized my cousin has done some stuff that it comes straight from love. And that is good enough for me. I'd rather her act in love. When I tell y'all some of the stuff cousin has just done, man, I'd rather her act in love than ever say I love you. And that's what she does. So I guess if I had a lesson for this, it really would be, sometimes unless you in like a, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend relationship, sometimes you just got to let people love you how they love you and be okay with that. And I got to be real okay with that. And she has to accept how I love her. I love her by hugging her when she don't want to be hugged, kissing all over when she don't want to be kissed, declaring my ever dying love like I am now. She gonna roll her eyes if she hears this. And I think the key is just to show people that you love them. To show them. Because here's what my cousin does. No, she absolutely can. If I died today, she can absolutely know that I love me some cousin. All right, y'all. That's it. I got to get ready for my day. While I do that, y'all go out and make God smile. And in my case, I'm going to do my best to make him fall out laughing. Talk to y'all later. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe, to write a review, and share. Okay, bye.
Well, that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed what my TT shared with you. And like she always says, let's go out and make God smile. And don't forget to hug somebody. It's T2 Mercer signing off now. See y'all later.